Once upon a time, a girl named Cinderella did some very heavy wishing that her dream would come true once she reached the palace. Some things never change.
Cinderella at the Palace, starring its family of stars, Anka, Ann-Margret, Sammy Davis Jr., Tom Jones, Frank Sinatra, Andy Williams, with guest appearances by Merv Griffin, Jimmie Walker, Don Knotts, Rip Taylor, Elaine Joyce, Jackie Gale, introducing Marlene Ricci. And now, from Caesar's Palace, our host, Gene Kelly.
Well, I guess I don't have to tell you by now that we're not in Cincinnati or Pittsburgh. There's no place like Las Vegas. To some, it's a Shangri-La. To others, it's more like Dante's Inferno, depending on how good your luck's been. Years ago at the Palace Theater on Broadway, they had something called two a day. At this palace, they call it two a night, and you're just in time for the second one. That gentleman there, he's one of the court jesters at the palace. He's what they call an opening act, and he's one of the best, Jackie Gale. You know, Las Vegas isn't just made up of superstars and headliners. For every big name who closes a show, there's a not quite as big name who opens it. Now, our show tonight is about one of those kinds. A young girl who is kind of our Cinderella. Maybe a year from now, or maybe even sooner, you'll be able to say, I was there when it happened. So, while Jackie's out front keeping everybody happy, backstage here, we have the man of the midnight hour. The man who never needs to use his first name for identification purposes. He's doing one of those last-minute things that stars do before they go out there on stage. I don't like to use the word star a lot. It's kind of overblown. But that about sums up what this guy is all about. He looks pretty relaxed, doesn't he? It's only something he's done maybe a million times in his life. Should be easy by now. But I guess the drink still helps. Sure doesn't hurt. Always stopping to say hello to friends and well-wishers. Now giving word of good luck to a young prize fighter on the eve of his next bout. You'd never think he and a word nervous ever met each other. A moment or two to greet his conductor and the ladies and gentlemen who'll be playing his music and getting his props ready. He has his own unique way of reminding the jockey that he's ready to go on. When the curtain finally parts, there'll be no big introduction of fanfare. No MC to lead the applause. But when you're Sinatra, you just show up.
All of me, why not take all of me? Can't you see I'm no good without you? Get my lips, I want to lose them. Take these arms, I'll never use them. Your goodbye left me with eyes that cry. How can I get along without you? You got the part, once was my heart, so why not take all of me? All of me, step up and grab all of me. Can't you see, I'm just a mess without you. Get these lips, I want to lose them. Get a piece of these arms, I'll never use them. Your goodbye left me with eyes that cry. How can I ever make it without you? You got the part, wants you to be my heart. Why not take all of me? Maybe this time I'll be lucky. Maybe this time she'll stay. Maybe this time, for the first time, love won't wander away. She's gonna hold me fast. I'll be home at last. Not a loser anymore, like the first time and that time before. Everybody loves a winner, but nobody loves me. Mr. Peaceful, Mr. Happy, that's what I want to be. All the odds are in my favor. Something's bound to begin. It's got to happen sometime. Maybe this time I'm gonna win. A winner, but nobody loves me. Mr. Peaceful, Mr. Happy, that's all that I long to be. Now all the odds are in my favor. Something's bound to begin. a dinner at 8. She loves the theater, and she never come in here late. She'd never bother with anyone she'd hate. That's why the lady is a tramp. Doesn't dig dice games with barons and earls. Never goes to a party dressed in ermine and pearls. Will not dish the dirt with the rest of those girls. That's why the lady is a tramp. She loves the warm, sweet wind in her hair. Life without care. She's broke, but it's oak. She's all alone when she lowers her lamp. That's why the lady is a tramp. She gets much too hungry to wake up at dinner at 8. She adores the theater, however, never arrives late. She'd never bother baby with a bum that she'd hate. That's why this chick is a champ. Doesn't big dice games with Sharpies and frauds. Never makes a trip up to Harlem dressed in Lincolns and Fords. Will not dish the dirt with the rest of those broads. That's why this chick is a champ. She loves the warm, sweet, gentle, cool super wind in her hair. Life's without a care. She's broke, but it's oak. She hates California because it's cold and it's damp. That's why the lady, that is why the lady, that's why the lady is a tramp. Thank you very much.
Are you alone?
Back?
Are you alone?
No, Attila the Hun's joining me. Over here, hon.
Will this be all right?
Oh, fine, fine.
Would you care to see a menu?
No, I just want some coffee, thank you.
Oh, I can get that for you. Here you
Oh,
are.
thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Oh. Pardon me. Pardon moi, ce soir. Excuse me, are you Ann-Margret?
Yes, I am.
No, you're not Ann-Margret.
Well, if I'm not, I'm having a lot of fun with her husband.
Our Ann-Margret. Oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, look at you. Oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, you're so unspoiled. So, look at this face. Look. This is an angel face. Oh, yeah. Oh, please. I hear you're making a motion picture with Burt Reynolds. Is that true?
Yes,
Please, if you can help it, don't do it. He is an animal. The man's an animal. Oh, goodness. He wears leather jockey shorts. Oh, he does. He kisses with his mouth open. You believe the animal? Oh, my heart. If you do, oh, please. Oh. Wait. I'm sorry. Forgive me, please. I get carried away. You see, it's your green eyes and your red hair. I don't know whether to stop or go.
You're with the convention, I gather.
Oh, you knew. Yes, I'm with the MANOOAA convention. I sell novelty products, like little magic things like the little squirting hands. His hands go beep, beep, beep. The hairpiece, it goes, I got a few things over here left, just in case you're interested in a little party in Hollywood. Little blue nets for the kids. I love kids, but I can't bear them. Little joke with each product.
I don't.
How about this? Howard Cosell's tongue depressor.
I see.
$14.50.
I see.
Want to smoke a little pot? You'll love it. Gets all the kids laughing. Oh, look at this.
What?
Jimmy Carter's dental floss. Amy loves it. Look at this. Our best product, one left just for you.
Holy mackerel! Oh, enough of the hilarity. Can you keep it down? People are staring. Oh, let me propose a toast.
Yes.
To an absent friend. My waitress!
My ears are yours. Everything all right?
Let me put it this way. If there's such a thing as reincarnation, I hope you come back as a waitress. Don't you think I'm funny?
Yeah, you should go out to the casino, see, and lay your sense of humor on a hard date. If you're lucky, you'll lose it. Trust me.
Miss, could I have the check, please?
That's what I'm here for.
Listen, oh, could I have the pencil? I'd like to sign for it.
You staying at this hotel or what?
Yes, I'm Ann-Margret.
You have any form of identification?
Well, no, not with me.
She's Ann-Margret, the motion picture star, big star. She's in the movies, television, the theater. Ann-Margret.
So how come she don't have the price of a cup of coffee?
Well, I promise you, I really am Ann-Margret.
Oh, no, you're not. Look, I've seen Ann-Margret, and you're a lot fatter than she is. Look, I can't let you sign this check unless you show me some identification.
But I'm not carrying any. Look, I'm carrying this.
Miss Margaret, my dear, I will pay for the coffee. How much is it?
75 cents.
Ah, 70. I don't want to be a partner in the hotel. Want to go for half? Oh, just a little jokeette. Well, hell, forget it. It's deductible anyway.
Okay. Thank you so much. It was really fun talking to you. I have a show to do. Thank you.
Oh, she didn't even sign my plate. Oh, I'll never wash it again.
Just in case some of you might think that Cinderella stories don't ever happen in real life, well, maybe show business isn't real life because it happens all the time. Now, the young lady about to enter our stage was once an opening act just like Marlene. It began for her not too many years ago when she arrived here fresh from Northwestern University and opened in the Vegas Lounge with 4 boys in an act called The Subtle Tones. Soon she was opening the show for George Burns. I wonder how many people in the audience were impressed when George said, "Ladies and gentlemen, here's a girl so talented, she doesn't even need a last name, Miss Ann-Margret." Well, I guess I should tell you a little about Las Vegas itself. I don't have that much time to fill you in on the whole history and the way it originated, but I can tell you the effect this town has on people. I remember I was here on a July evening in 1969. It was the night that a man walked on the moon for the very first time. But the big excitement in the casino was a guy who just made 18 straight passes at the dice table. To them, that was a big step for mankind. Every desert needs its watering hole, except that water isn't the biggest attraction in this one. Now, this is rehearsal day. Something that happens every week or 10 days or 2 weeks. It's been like that for the past 12 years. As soon as one performer packs up and moves on, another one unpacks and moves in. And you, pay attention. You'll be opening here soon. You know, I like her. I guess I'm just a sucker for a newcomer, but, well, she's got her starry eyes set on headlining in this hotel someday, and although opening the show isn't exactly the top of the bill, at least you're in the same ball game. The odds on her making it big in this business are enormous. And if you're trying to do it in this town, well, I guess you can double the odds. Andy Williams. He was the first star to play here, August 6th, 1966. He's been here more times than any other performer, and it's his turn again. You know, this guy is really amazing. In his own quiet way, without any big fanfare, he just keeps singing and selling albums. 17 gold ones in all. I like to watch him whenever I get the chance. He always does one of my favorite songs. I'm sure he'll do it again this trip.
Okay, fellas, we're going to try some new charts. Don't moan. I had them written very simple for you guys that can't read music. Okay. I'm just not going to do as many standards this time.
Oh, no. You'd never leave that one out. Well, I think Andy's about ready, so I'll go and catch this one from the wings. Moon River?
Okay, fellas, let's take it from letter C.
George, if you don't mind, let's take it from the top.
Like I said, fellas, let's take it from the top.
Okay. You know I can't smile without you. I can't smile without you. I can't laugh and I can't sing, finding it hard to do anything. Perfect tempo, George. You came along just like a sun and brightened my day. Who'd have believed that you were part of a dream? Now it all seems light years away. You know I can't smile without you. I can't smile without you. I can't laugh and I can't sing. I'm finding it hard to do anything. You see, I feel sad when you're sad. I feel glad when you're glad. If you only knew what I'm going through, I just can't smile. Well, some people say happiness takes so very long to find. Well, I'm finding it hard, leaving your love behind me. You know I can't smile without you. I can't smile without you. I can't laugh and I can't sing. Finding it hard to do anything. See, I feel sad when you're sad. I feel glad when you're glad. If you only knew what I'm going through, I just can't smile. This is the step I taught Gene Keller. Good girls. Sounds great. See you tonight. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Ah, I like your pot roast, too. And the noodles. Everything. Great.
Wally, on this next number, I'm going down into the audience. I'll sing to girls at different tables. So when I get to a girl, I'm singing to her, widen to include her, too, right?
I know. Just like Paul Anka does it, like Frank Sinatra does it, like Tom Jones does it.
That's not funny, Wally.
Just in time, I found you just in time. Before you came, my time was running low. I was lost, the losing dice were tossed.
My bridges all were crossed, nowhere to go.
Somewhere between CC and So-So. Now you're here. Now I know just where I'm going. No more doubt or fear.
I found my way.
Are you planning to go into show business?
No.
Good. For love came just in time. I found you just in time. You changed my lonely life that lonely day.
Just in time, I found you just in time. Before you came, my time was running low.
You sing good.
Thank you.
Not only do you sing good, but you're pretty.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. Where are you from?
Well, originally from Buffalo, New York.
Buffalo, huh? What's your name?
Marlene Ricci.
Now you're here. Now I know just where I'm going. No more doubt or fear. I found my way. Together now. For love came just in time. I found you just in time. You changed my lonely life, that lonely day. You changed my life, that lonely day.
Boy, that's great.
Oh, thank you.
I've got to confess, though, I do know who you are.
You do?
Yeah, Paul Anka told me all about you. As a matter of fact, I know you're going to open here with Paul, aren't you?
Yeah, I'll be opening in a little while.
Yeah. He told me how he first saw you working in a little club across the street.
Oh, yeah. Took me 2.5 years to cross that street.
Listen, when I first opened here with Kay Thompson and my brothers, that was before your time. In fact, that was even before my time. But there wasn't even a street out there. I mean, just a little cattle trail with a white line running down the middle of it. Wow. I mean, there was nothing here except a couple of big hotels and an awful lot of sand.
You've worked here a lot since then, huh?
I've worked here in this room maybe 22, 23 times. As a matter of fact, I was the first one to work in this room.
Wow. What year was that?
You sing good, but you ask bad questions.
Oh, sorry.
So you'll like the room, though.
That's easy for you to say, but I'm kind of scared.
Don't worry, you'll be the biggest hit in Caesar since Cleopatra. Listen, I've got one more song to do. Why don't you come on down here in front, because I'd much rather sing to an audience. Why don't you sit here? And don't go away.
Right.
All right, George, let's try Just the Way You Are.
Don't go changing to try to please me. You never let me down before. Don't imagine you're too familiar, and I don't see you anymore. I would not leave you in times of trouble. We never could have come this far. I took the good times, I'll take the bad times, I'll take you just the way you are. I need to know that you will always be the same old someone that I knew. Oh, what will it take till you believe in me the way that I believe in you? I said I love you, and that's forever. And this I promise from the heart. I could not love you any better. I love you just the way you are. I don't want clever conversation. I never want to work that hard. I just want someone that I can talk to. I want you just the way you are. Thank you, Marlene. Listen, have you ever been up on this stage?
No.
You want to try it?
No?
Come on. Now, how does it look from up here?
Big. Now I'm really scared.
Now, you'll get over that. They've never canceled a show here on account of scared. Now, you'll feel different opening night, too. Opening night, this whole place will be jam-packed full of people, and it'll all come together, I guarantee you.
Oh, no.
I'll show you what I mean. Hey, Wally? Wally, will you put a spot here on Marlene and give me some ambers and some pinks? And could I have a timpani roll, please? Ladies and gentlemen, Caesar's Palace is very proud to present a talented new singer, Miss Marlene Ricci.
Well, fantasies are okay, but we're jumping ahead of our story a little. That's how it could end, but how you get to it is the tough part. Maybe you forgot the words to Moon River, huh?
Come on, roll. 11, crap, 7.
These little babies here. Okay, sweetheart. Come on, let me have a 7 or 11. Come on.
Verna. 5, number 5.
Verna? Verna? When are you coming up to the room?
I'll be up in a little while.
Verna, I hate to keep bringing this up, but we were married at 11 o'clock this morning, and it's now 4.5 minutes past 9 in the evening, and you haven't been up to the room yet.
I can't leave now. I got a feeling I'm going to get lucky.
Wish I had that feeling.
Which 5? 7 loser, no 5.
Guess this just ain't going to be my night.
It looks like it isn't going to be mine either.
What? I need some more money. Give me some more money.
Well, I guess I left my wallet in my other pajamas. Come on, honey.
Listen, you go ahead. I'll be up in a little while.
There's nothing to do up there alone.
Why don't you watch television for a little while?
What do you think I've been doing? All day long. long I've been watching soap operas, soap operas, soap operas. Suddenly it hit me. I'm in one. Honey, can we just go for a little while?
What for?
So we could be alone together.
Please, Arthur, it's been a lovely day. Let's not spoil it.
Look, you're the one who insisted on getting a room with waterbed. So far, we haven't even put a ripple in it.
Here we are in Las Vegas, and all you can think about is sex. Don't you ever want to have any fun? Now, come on, Arthur, get off my back. And besides, there's nothing we can do upstairs in that room that we can't do at home.
Oh, yeah? Don't forget, we're moving in with your mother. And you know how strict she is. Besides, I wanted something beautiful to look back on.
Didn't you enjoy the wedding ceremony?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. But not nearly as much as the Justice of the Peace. At least he got a little kiss. It looks like Charlie here.
Sir, the hotel has a rule about coming in a casino in pajamas. I'm afraid you're going to have to return to your room.
You want to just butt out, Buster?
Look, if you don't leave for your room now, I'm going to be forced to take you there forcibly.
Oh, yeah? I'd like to see you try. These are weapons. Well, at least one of us is going to get carried across the threshold.
When you're a star here at the hotel, you get the star treatment. Oh, not me. A fellow over there at the piano. He's waiting for a girl to come up to his room now. No, that's not part of the star treatment. This is work. Steve here soon, and he and Marlene are going to spend some time rehearsing a number they'll be doing together. Now, there isn't much this guy can't do. Singer, performer, songwriter, father of 5 daughters. When Paul Anka was 17 years old, he had his first hit, and he sort of got into a habit he can't seem to break. When he was 26 years old, he had his first daughter. That's another habit he can't seem to break.
All right, hey, hold it down. Hey, Daddy's got company. Shh, shh, shh. What does Daddy tell you to do when he's got company here?
You make us sing my way.
Nobody likes a wise guy. Now, come on, behave yourselves, huh? Hey, hi, Marlene.
Hi.
How are you? Come
Fine.
in. Just follow the noise. Right over there. Welcome to Sesame Street.
Are these all yours?
Mm-hmm. Kids, say hello to Marlene.
Hi.
This is Alexandra, Amanda, Alicia, and Anthea.
Huh, they all begin with A's.
No, as I recall, they all began with champagne and some nice romantic music.
Oh.
In fact, our youngest, Amelia, is taking a nap right now.
How old are they?
Kids, tell Marlene how old you are. Alexandra,
I'm 11, and I help Mom with the cooking and the dishes.
Amanda,
I'm 9, and I feed the dogs.
Alicia,
I'm 7, and I clean up our room.
Anthea.
I'm 6, and I don't have to do anything.
Kids, Daddy has some work to do, so why don't you go outside and play? We'll go over here, Mom.
They're so adorable.
Thank you. You know, my wife has been so busy having kids, she hasn't had time to open her wedding presents.
I guess after 5 kids, you must know a lot about babies.
So what's there to know about babies? All you have to remember is the part with the prickly heat is the top, and the part with the diaper rash, that's the bottom. Hey, how's it going?
Everything's about ready. I don't know if I am.
You're ready. I got a song that I wrote many years ago that I think would be perfect for us to do together.
Oh, great.
Want to hear it?
Sure, I'd love to.
You got it.
What's that?
Oh, excuse me. Oh. It's you again, huh? Here we go. Maybe you remember this.
Oh, yeah.
Anytime you need me, baby, call and I'll be there. Call and see what a friend can be when you need someone to care. Nothing more than understanding, just a man who's undemanding, like a leaf that's only landing and suddenly goes when the wind gently blows him down, asking nothing of you, love.
Oh, don't stop.
No, we'll do it later. I think it'll be marvelous for us. I want to try one thing, though, before we do it. There's a good duet part right here in this bar. I'll give you the lead into it.
Okay.
And then you try it with me, okay? Just a man who's undemanding, like a leaf that's only landing, suddenly goes when the wind gently blows. You got it. Let's do it. I'll give you the introductions.
Okay.
Relax with it. And I'll keep you on that fifth bar, okay?
Anytime you need me, babe, just call and I'll be there. Call and see what a friend can be when you need someone to care.
Ready? Nothing more than understanding. Just a man who's undemanding, like a leaf that's only landing and suddenly goes when the wind gently blows. And I'm
Asking nothing of you, love, only what you want to give.
Sing it out.
And I wish you would, I wish myself, as long as I may live.
Other arms I know will hold you. Just remember the things I told you. When these arms of mine enfold you, it's not an agreement for love and for me that I love you so. I still do, even though I can't live with you. The sad part of seeing you is goodbye. Calling will come when your words come undone.
Just like you, I get lonely too. Need someone to hold. Knowing well this world can be hell. Friends are sometimes cold.
Nothing firm and nothing binding. Now and then a slight reminder. Waking up one day and finding somewhere to run, somewhere to run, somewhere to run when your world's come undone anytime. Somewhere to run when your world's come undone anytime.
I love it. Just great.
Nice.
I don't know how to thank you.
Hey, you just did. I don't know. When I played My Way for Sinatra, he never kissed me.
Go on.
Want to take it from the top again?
Sure.
Okay. That was very nice. I like that.
Well, let's see. It's close to midnight. I bet you never realized it, but there are no clocks on the wall here. Because clocks remind people of one of three things. Time you went to sleep, time you had to be someplace else, or time you got out of town while you still have a few bucks left. When you check into a hotel in Vegas, you might have to look for the coffee shop or the health club or even the pool. But this is one place you never have to look for. There's no way to avoid the casino. Now that character there, he hasn't even checked in yet. He came right from the airport. Figured he'd kill a little time at the tables until his room was ready. That was 2 days ago. So far, his luggage has spent more time upstairs than he has. And the lady next to him, she never played blackjack before. Look at her, doing everything wrong, hitting on 16 and 17, doubling down on 2 10s, and winning. Now that couple, right over there, they're up here to catch Tom Jones tonight. In order to see Tom's show, you have to go from the lobby of the hotel to the main showroom. And that means, of course, passing through the casino. And I hope they make it, because Tom's only going to be here for 2 weeks.
Should I take another card?
You're not supposed to ask me.
Well, you work here, and you know the game better than I do.
Look, I can't tell you what to do. I don't even know what you got in your hand.
I have 15.
You're not supposed to tell me that, Marlene. You shouldn't be playing this game. Why don't you go home and get some sleep?
I would if I could,
But I can't get the act out of my mind. I'm just killing some time until the show starts.
Lady, put the light out. I want to love you one more time. I will disconnect the phone. Then we'll be all alone. Yeah, lady, put the light out. Come and love me one more time. Baby, I want to tell you just how good you've always been. There were times I thought I'd lose my way, but thanks to you, I'll always stay. Yeah, lady, take it easy. You can leave the rest to me. And we'll put the music on, soft and low, and we'll play it all over again. We won't open our eyes until the end. Then, lady, put the light out. Come and love me one more time. Yeah, lady, put the light out. Come and love me one more time. And we'll put the music on, soft and low, and we'll play it all over again. We won't open our eyes until the end. Then, lady, put the light out. Come and love me one more time. Lady, put the light out. Come and love me one more time.
It's the best hand I've held tonight. You're beautiful.
Thank you.
I was over there watching you. I guess you didn't notice.
I was involved in the cards. I had 15.
Well, that's not important. The important thing is, what are you doing later?
I really didn't have any plans.
Well, you do now. Maybe we could have a little supper, some champagne, a discotheque.
I don't know. I really don't know you.
I don't know you either. But I'm not interested in the past. I'm more interested in what happens from now on. What do you say?
Well,
Well, we can leave right now. In a few hours, we could be in London or Paris or Rome.
I don't know.
Well, you name it. What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
What do you want to do?
What?
What do you want to do?
I want to see Tom Jones.
Well, you better hurry. The show starts in about a minute.
Thanks. See you.
When I look, I'm in. Every time I turn around, I'm back in love. I get Excuse me, I'm only human, but sometimes I just don't know. Every time I move, I lose. When I look at me, every time I turn around, I'm back in love again. Back in love again. But I'm back in love again. I'm back in love. When you put your arms around me, I feel so satisfied. I want to love you forever. Every time I move, I lose. When I look at me, every time I turn around, I'm back in love again. I'm back in love again. But I'm back in love again. Back in love again. Well. Right back, I'm back. Your lover, you know it's hard just to be your friend. And then something else I just discovered. You know I never want to be. Every time I move, I lose. When I look at me, every time I turn around, I'm back in love again. I'm back in love again. But I'm back in love again. Who have nothing, I who have no one, adore you and want you so. I'm just a goer with nothing to give you, but I love you.
to the set of An American in Paris. There's the Champs-Élysées over there. There's the River Seine. Oh, I know this might look like a rehearsal hall to you, but to the people who rehearse here, it's anything they want it to be. A movie set, a theater, television studio, or in the case of the fellow who's using it today, the showroom at the Palace. You know, there used to be this joke where some fellow stopped a musician on the street in New York City and asked him, how do you get to Carnegie Hall? And he said, practice. Well, it's no joke. Not to people like Sammy over there. Because for every hour Sammy spends on stage performing, he spends 5 times as much getting ready. Well, I guess when you got 5 times more talent, you've got to work that much harder to keep in shape.
So much for group therapy. I learned one lesson. Don't play the drums when you're wearing all these rings. Maybe I shouldn't play the drums at all. George, what we'll do, let's assume now, we're picking it up. We've done the other number that we rehearsed previously before the break. Applause, applause, applause out of that. And I'll probably make a speech like, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Las Vegas and to the Palace. It is nice being back. The reason why I haven't been here for the last 9 or 10 months is because I've been on the road happily working in a show called Stop the World, I Want to Get Off. And my good friends Leslie Brickus and Anthony Newley wrote a new song for the show. I asked them to, and they laid one on me. And it's a goodie, and I'd like to lay it on you nice folks this evening. We've got the fiddle intro, but we'll take it right from the top, okay? Life is a woman, an endless surprise, always opening up your heart and closing your eyes, bending your brain, showering you with sunshine, love, and pain. Just like a woman, life changes each day, holds you closely to her heart, then throws you away. What can you say? Guess it's one more game we have to play. And like a woman, life can save your soul with a kiss, one gentle kiss, and all the anger, all the fear, all the pain and sadness disappear. Life, being a woman, will never give in. Takes a special kind of fool to think he can win. Who wants to win? Life is a woman. Life is a applause, hopefully. Ladies and gentlemen, the two of us will decide who the lady is later. I would like a nice, warm reception for Miss Marlene Ricci. Yay! Applause, 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 applause. Come on in here.
How you doing, Mr. Davis?
What is that Mr. Davis stuff? My name is Sammy.
Oh, sorry, Henry. I booked this rehearsal hall for 3. I guess I'm a little early.
Well, we're just about through. I'm glad you could come over. I tell you what I'll do with it. Buy you a cup of coffee.
All right.
So, tell me what's happening.
Oh, I'm just trying to get ready for my opening.
Hey, bet you're excited, huh?
Yeah.
You can't wait.
Oh, yes, I can.
What, are you frightened?
Frightened? Last week I saw the Ann-Margret show 6 times, almost every night. I'll tell you one thing, I know I'll never be another Ann-Margret.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. Of course not. Let me tell you something. You got to create your own image. You've got to be yourself. Come on, sit down. Just be yourself. That's where it's at.
Right now, I'd rather be Ann-Margret.
Look, let me tell you something. Long before you were born, Marlene, there was an act called the Will Maston Trio. Featured my father, my uncle, and least important at the time, me. I was about the same size I am now. I was just a kid starting out, you know, and I learned everything, stood in the wings, and watched everybody. And they taught me everything. Well, one time when we were laying off, which was most of the time, I must say, in those days, my father took me to the Apollo Theater in Harlem. He wanted me to see Buck and Bubbles. Now, they were a comedy, singing, and dancing act, and one of the best in the business. John Bubbles was the best dancer I've ever seen in my life. He moved across the stage like he was a butterfly, and he looked like he had dropped out of the clouds. And he could also sing with the best of them. Now, walking home after the show that night, I said to my dad, I said, you know something? I could never be another John Bubbles. And my father said to me, son, let me put a little flea in your ear. Now, do you know what that means? That means let me lay a little advice on you, right? And I'll never forget what he told me. He said, son, as long as you're in show business, never try to be anyone else. Just remember when you hit that stage, be the best Sammy Davis Jr. you can be.
Oh, that's really good advice. But maybe the best of me isn't good enough. I don't know.
Well, I know one thing. You're too young to settle for what you are. Now, I ain't saying that show business is easy, Marlene, because it's not. You gotta fight. But you got a pretty good weapon to fight with. It's called your talent. Now, you know you got plenty of that. George, do me a favor. Take it from where it says _ advice. Marlene, it's a fabulous scene full of joy for a girl or a boy who can stay till the day they can say we're entertainers, and observe while you get up the nerve. I mean, bits of shtick, each professional trick of the greats that immediately states they're entertainers. You'll learn while you earn, and you'll shed a few tears, and you'll curse and rehearse, and you'll do it for years. But if you're greeted with cheers or a standing ovation, it's worth all the aggravation. Your life may be dotted with strife, but the highs and a chance for the prize makes you go till you finally know the world is your stage. The stage is a world for entertainers.
One word.
Hey, let the lady be heard.
All you've got.
Well, I picked it up as a tot in the wings. I land hundreds of days. I'm in the diner.
Whose style should I use to beguile.
Just use your own and leave them others alone.
Do you mean?
Yeah, be the mostest Marlene of entertainers.
Well, this knot that I've got in the case of the shakes, the pain and the strain while I'm waiting for breaks.
I know, but dig, if you just got what it takes, though your nerves do a flip-flop, your show is gonna be tip-top.
I'm hooked.
And your future is booked. What a trip.
Give me one little tip.
If you grow, there's no place you can't go. The world is a stage. The stage is a world of entertainment.
Well, now, I tell you what, we'll go on the road immediately. I'll let you have all the jewelry. Thank you.
Thank you. You don't have to applaud. And I'll be proving it in the next 90 minutes. I don't see any Dixie cups anymore. What happened to Dixie cups here? I miss those. I used to come out when we first started here at Caesars, and nobody ever applauded. They used to rattle nickels at me. Do they still give those to you out there? Oh, yeah, well, they used to bring them in here. It was incredible. One day, a lady got so excited with...
Usually, this room here at Caesar's Palace holds 1,200 and some odd people. Today, its audience will be about 20 million. And although he isn't known as a nightclub entertainer, the man on the monitor there is one of the most popular names who ever walked out on this stage. He's introducing a new girl singer today who'll be opening here soon.
They are really rough.
She's never been on his show before, and she's never worked this hotel either. And if I still have to tell you who it is at this point, then you haven't been paying too much attention to this story. Or I haven't been doing my job right. They say that Merv can find out more about a person in a few minutes than most people can in a year. And you'll see why.
Who are playing here in Las Vegas. And that'll be right after this commercial break. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, Merv, we're in a commercial. Charlie's drop the gold, please. Is Marlene Ricci ready? No, Marlene, not yet. About 10 seconds, Merv, for the intro. Okay. Merv, we're ready? 5 seconds, Merv. 4, 3, 2, 1.
You know, this room has been home for me for about 8 years now. It's about to become home for a new performer who'll be opening here with Paul Anka pretty soon. She's a delightful young lady and some kind of singer. We thought you'd enjoy meeting her today. Ladies and gentlemen, Marlene Ricci. Enjoy every moment of it, Marlene. I'm doing good. Buffalo is your home.
Buffalo.
What was the first time you walked on a stage in Buffalo?
On a stage, it was a place, the Holiday Inn in Buffalo. It was my first job.
That was your first paying job?
Well, my first one was very little, 5 years old.
What'd you do?
I sang Hugging and Kissing, Sitting in the Back Seat with Fred. And they threw money on the floor.
5 years old,
yeah.
You sang Hugging and Kissing, Sitting in the Back room with Fred?
I did. I even, acted it out and everything. No.
Now, when you grew up a little more, what was the first paying job you got? The Holiday Inn?
I did weddings.
I did too, Marlene. That's terrific. What was your big song at the wedding?
We've only just begun.
We've only just begun.
I
used to sing, Because You Come to Me. That was my $15 voice. Then I had then funerals too, $20. That was the $20. And then I had my very sad voice. Yeah. But you did weddings.
Yes, I did beauty pageants.
Movies, records, nightclubs, what?
Records.
Records? Yeah. Well, you are all
Las Vegas when Marlene opens. I think it's only fair that she sings for us. How does that sound to you? Great, Marlene. You going to do that one-step number? Uh-huh. Great, because that sort of sums up what's true for any young performer who's looking to make it. Take one step at a time. That could be done as a duet, couldn't it? Huh?
Oh, it could.
Are you forcing me? Huh? Huh?
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, she's going to be on this show every day, I have a feeling. All right, maestro. One step, you take yourself one step, one tentative one step, and suddenly, wow.
Just stepped into my life. I never would try life. Hey, look at me now.
When did your world become splendid?
Unhappiness ended the moment I flew. So I took myself one step, one positive one step, and taking this one step, I won't stop with two.
It sounds like a typical Hollywood tale. Still, it's nice to see your career is really beginning to sail. Now, Patsy, your stories sound like mine. If we put them together, I bet we'd have the definitive show business saga and also a dandy duet. There were so many days you spent in the haze. I mean, you were just moping around. But while you were moping, you always were hoping that you'd be discovered or found. You wanted to sing, you wanted to dance, you wanted that chance to be seen. But everyone said the business is full and you didn't know anybody with pull. But you are not the kind of a girl who would quit. You said, listen, Marlene, you gotta be seen or you'll never come up with a hit. So you worked on your act, your suitcases packed while you sang at the local lounge. Till one night a fella came up to the stand and said, how'd you like to sing with my band?
When did my world become splendid? Unhappiness ended the moment I flew.
And I took myself one step,
one high step and
one step, and taking this one step, I won't stop with two. You want it one more time? One more time, Marlene. One step, one high step and one step, and taking this one step, I won't stop with two. Marlene Ricci. We'll be right back after this message.
Warren, I know you think you're a pretty good gambler and all, but don't you think bringing the shopping cart, you're being a little bit too overconfident?
Now take it easy, baby. I feel lucky tonight. Besides, all I gotta do is start out with a little loot and roll up into all the bread that we need.
But we don't have a little bit of loot to start with.
Don't worry, just watch my smoke, dig my style, and give me a little smile. Take your picture, sir? That'll be $5.
You shouldn't have done that. This woman's not my wife.
Well, in that case, that'll be $25. Thank you so much. Enjoy your vacation.
Come on, one more time.
Pardon me, sir. Could this perchance happen to be your wallet?
Well, it sure is.
return in full.
Thanks, young fella. Let me give you 50 bucks.
Oh, no. A man of my stature in the community could never think of accepting a financial gratuity.
You deserve it. You're an honest man.
Well, where I come from, all us folks is honest.
Where do you come from?
Texas.
Texas? Well, here, let me give you 100 bucks.
I'm gonna remember the Alamo and you.
Do we have enough?
No, but we are definitely rolling. Pardon me all. A nickel short. Big spender coming, look out, I need them dice.
There you go, sir. Take two. There you go.
Come on, baby, get them dice. Daddy needs some shoes for the house.
Winner 7.
Winner 7, look out, Americana.
Here we are.
Here he comes.
Do we have enough now?
No, just a $50 short. But wait a minute, I'll be right back. Yes, we do, my lovely young lady. Right this way.
Oh, yes, sir. A ringside table for two.
See? I told you if we tipped the head waiter enough, we could get in to see Sinatra. Each time that I leave Chicago it's grabbing my sleeve. And at the Wrigley Building, Chicago is. The Chicago Cubbies, Chicago is. One town that'll never, never let you down. It's mine, all of it is mine. Right kind of town. Chicago, Chicago, Chicago. My kind of town, Chicago.
Well, it's another closing night for Frank Sinatra. For this young lady here, it's not just his closing night, it's the eve of her opening night. Now, I wonder what's going through her mind, watching Sinatra standing out there and picturing herself in the exact same spot. It's got to be a little scary. It's a pretty tough act to follow, whether it's the next night or the next year.
This time we almost made those pieces fit. Didn't we, girl? This time we nearly made some sense of it. Didn't we, girl? And this time I held the answer right here in my hand. Then I touched it, and it had turned to sand. This time we almost sang our song in tune. Didn't we, girl? This time we nearly made it. up to the moon. Didn't we, girl? And this time we almost made our poem rhyme. And this time we nearly made that long, hard climb. Didn't we almost make it this time? This time.
They say that every ending is a beginning. Last night, Mr. Sinatra did it his way, and tonight, the stage belongs to Mr. Anka.
Being on my own, living on a heartache. If I'd only known, never would have started. All I do is think of you, barely getting through. All I see are you and me, things we used to do. Do you think of me? What's it like without me? Heavy it can be. Do you dream about me? All I do is think of you. Crazy things I do. Close my eyes and fantasize. Hate myself when I'm through. Never felt so lonely being on the road. Being away from you can be such a heavy load. Living isn't living without you. Living isn't living without you. Every day a hotel, every room is the same. Every day I go through hell, playing the same old game. Living isn't living without you. got to catch a plane, got to make New Orleans. Yesterday it rained, didn't end until morning. I'm a prisoner of my name. You pay your dues for fame. All I do is think of you, and nothing's quite the same. All I do is think of you, and nothing's quite the same. Without you, without you, without you, without
Now this night is the night for Marlene Ricci. The songs have been arranged and rehearsed, the gowns have been designed and fitted, the nerves have been tensed and frazzled. Last night, she stood in the wings imagining what it would be like to be out there. And now, imagination gives way to reality.
There have been a lot of opening nights here at Caesar's Palace for me. But tonight is very, very special. I think it'll be kind of special for all of you. Those of us that play here at Caesar's, we all feel that it's a very close and warm family. Well, there's a new member joining the Caesar's family. Her name may be unfamiliar to all of you now, but I guarantee you that after hearing her, you're going to be hearing a lot about her. Ladies and gentlemen, if you would, Marlene Ricci.
With one more look at you, I could learn to change the clouds and let the sun shine through. Leave a troubled past, and I might start anew. I'll solve the mysteries if you're the prize. Refresh these tired eyes with one more look at you. I might overcome the anger that I've learned to know. Find the peace of mind I lost so long ago. Your gentle touch has made me strong again, and I belong again. For when you look at me, I'm everything and more I'd always dreamed I'd be. My spirit feels a promise I won't be alone. We're living love more, living love forever. With one more look at you, enough to change the stars and change our fortunes too. I care the constellations, paint your portrait too. So the world could share this wondrous sight. The world could end each night with one more look at you. Hey, watching me now. Oh, oh, oh. Said watch closely now. Oh yeah. I see the hunger arise in your eyes, and it's urging me. Yes, it's urging me. Higher and harder, and it's faster and farther than I've ever gone. 'Cause your pleasure is part of the secret of light that I found. When I feel like an eagle, my soul has no place on the ground. Born out of madness, I thought of a danger with no death row. If you don't look away, I'm secure in the fact that you won't let me fall. Hey, watch closely now.
I guess what you'd usually expect to hear from me right now is that our girl went on stage, was a smash hit, the hotel signed her to a long-term contract, and she got to be a real headliner here at the Palace. But I hate pat endings. Besides, you probably wouldn't buy it anyway. All that you need to know is that Cinderella made it to the Palace, and whatever happens to her from now on depends on the same thing that brought her here. A desire to succeed and lots of hard work. You know, you don't just walk on a stage at unknown and walk off a star. That only happens in old Ruby Keeler movies. You probably get the idea by now that this is the end of the show. Maybe we can get together like this again sometime. Because if you like show business stories, I've got hundreds of them. Well, it is kind of late now, and I forgot I threw that thing away. I mean, when you're in Vegas, who cares? Good night, everybody.
Cinderella opening montage by Stu Bernstein and Aidan Keller.